Full-time musician, ladies and gentlemen. I used to be part-time, but then I just lost my job. But it's good to be here, you know. At the stand in Glasgow. There's always that, you know, conflict of interest being a serious musician playing at a comedy club. You know, there's always that risk of being typecast as a musical comedian, which I'm not, you know. I'm a serious man. People are trying to put me into the same bracket as, you know, Bill Bailey, Flight of the Conchords, Stevie Wonder. Stevie's a funny guy, right? Yeah. But I've got my own thing to do, you know, so I don't like to do too much talking at these events. I like to let my music speak for itself. Even in my everyday life, I don't give too much information away. Like when I'm filling out forms, for example, and on the parts where it asks, have you had any previous criminal convictions? I like to write no, but then beside it just draw a little smiley face. Keep them guessing. But I'm trying to read more as an artist, you know. A lot of my friends are reading the Where's Wally books. But personally, I prefer the books where they find Wally. I beat him up for being such a prick. How can you be so reckless, Wally? I heard they're bringing in a new Where's Wally book for children with special needs. It's called There's Wally. These gigs, you know, they say, Trev, you know, we know you're a fantastic musician, that's a given. But who are you? And I try and tell them, you know, there's lots of layers to my personality, you know. For example, I'm the kind of guy that reads into things too much, you know. Like just last week I was on a date, and I got really offended because the girl put my name in her phone book as Trevor Browne work. I was like, how impersonal is that, you know? Like, how many Trevor Brownes does this prostitute know, you know? I'm also a fully trained mind reader. Now, I know what you're thinking. And I'm also very good with the ladies. Hey ladies. Ladies. I like the women. Women. Can't live with them. And I think I get that from my dad, you know. My dad always taught me to respect women. Ever since I was a little kid and he caught me hitting my little sister. And he sat me down and he said, Trevor, did you know that 40% of domestic violence cases are caused by alcoholism and aggression? The other 60% are caused by women with bad attitudes, so... Tell your sister to stop being a fucking bitch. Oh, my dad was pretty strict growing up. He caught my little brother smoking one day. Sat him down. Made him smoke 7 consecutive packets of Jump Bear Blue. My brother never smoked again. He did die though, so... Tough love. But I'm going to sing a song now, ladies and gentlemen. Sexy. This is a song I wrote when I was living in New York City. I was working for a charity at the time, helping mute children talk. It was tough work, but the results spoke for themselves. But yeah, I was coming out of work one day and I saw this beautiful couple just sitting there, you know. Just like some of you beautiful couples here tonight. Just like you two over there, you know. Like a modern day Romeo and Juliet, you know. And I had to write a song about this, so I wrote this song, and I was listening to 2 very influential albums at the time. One was Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. The other was Greatest Hits by Bruce Springsteen. mama's on the porch, her daddy's doing time, her brother's in the cemetery. Ooh, yeah. He's dead. She's looking at the radio. She was told it was a TV by a local smack dealer selling radio. She thought she got a good deal. Now she's on the street selling her meat. She hopes that her next customer doesn't have too big a feet, if you know what I'm saying. She's home now on the avenue. Who's that hoe? Who's that hoe I once knew? Now little Timmy's never been to school. His uncle wouldn't let him go. See, Timmy was a midget boy, dreamed of riding with the midget rodeo in Mexico. See, little Timmy wanted to be like other boys, meeting real girls and playing with real toys. But Timmy was a midget boy, meeting midget girls and playing with midget toys. So one day when Timmy saw her, he said, "That's the kind of girl I'd pay for." He said, "How much for you to come and sit with me?" She said, "10, but because you're a midget, it's free." He said, "It's 50p, go call your pimp, tell him you're coming home with me. You can stop being a hoe when we get enough dough to go to Mexico or have a rodeo. You can stop your Frankfurter diet, cocktail sausages the only meat you'll require." "Oh," she said, "when you're in a rut, the day ain't sunny, it's not always fun being a slut for money. Sing to me now." Oh, a midget and a hoe, riding into the sunset of Mexico. A hoe that didn't have to be a hoe, 'cause the boys of the midget rodeo. So the hoe, she gave a pimp a call. The hoe's pimp said, "Girl, you can suck my balls." But no, the hoe said, "I'm really gonna go." So the pimp shot the midget and his hoe. Oh, a midget and a hoe never got to go to Mexico. A hoe that died being a hoe. A midget that never got to go to Mexico, to the rodeo with his hoe. Oh no. Thanks very much. It's beautiful. Sexy. But as I said, I wrote that song when I was living in New York City. And, you know, the music just hit me one day like a ton of bricks. And it's a beautiful song, it's a beautiful melody. But I was struggling to find lyrics until one day when I was walking down Fifth Avenue, and the line just hit me so poetic, so natural, so beautiful. It was just, oh, a midget and a hoe. Oh, a midget and a hoe. That's all I had for 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. But then the rest of the song fell together, and now it's the great hit that you hear on the radio today. But I thought maybe, you know, to get the second half of the show kicked off and get some energy for the MC in the next act, and to kind of give myself, you know, egotistical boost, I thought we could have a three-way harmony of that beautiful line just to kind of get it going. Is that something we'd all like to do? Maybe we can get any lighters or mobile phones to get a little light, you know, or a concert or something. Okay, here we go. It's very simple, on my lead, okay? Oh, a midget and a hoe, everybody. Oh, a midget and a hoe. Oh, a midget and a hoe. Keep it going, I'll sing over you, okay? Singing that song, it makes me sad. then I think of some other things. Some are sad and some are la 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 la. Thanks very much. I've been Trevor Browne.